And this will be a very descriptive session. And I'd like you to see the picture God is painting. What the virus is doing is what we are supposed to be doing. We are supposed to be infecting people, transforming people, and changing their lives. I saw the virus taking the place of believers. People are bothered all over the world, especially here in the U.S. A nation that has always said they are prepared for anything. Look at these few items with me. Bring them up. And tell me if you recognize any of them. You recognize this? When last did you buy it in the market? I went to CVS Pharmacy yesterday, and I'm speaking specifically to people around this part of the world. And I happened to see a sanitizer. I said, I heard this thing is scarce. Let me buy. I said, give me 3. And the man said, no. 1 per person. And so everybody around the world is doing this. You shake somebody's hand. You wipe it quickly in case they carry viruses. Or they may be contagious. So let me self-quarantine and stay away. Does anybody recognize this? And so people all around are wearing this just in case they come across someone contagious. I went to the barbering salon yesterday, and a very busy barbering salon here in the city of Maryland. Loud music. By the time I got there yesterday, there were more barbers than customers. And one cutting the hair put this on, in case the person I'm cutting is contagious. Now we are told, clean all hard surfaces. Everything you can find. So do you recognize this? The only way I could get this item from for demonstration is from the hospital. You can hardly find them in any store. Suddenly, many of us have become surgeons overnight. Preserving ourselves from things we don't even understand. If I wear this, the whole teaching will be over. Covering the head, covering the nose. I said very humorously recently, people don't stretch hands again except to collect money. I've never seen anybody, even in the barbering salon where they were afraid, the man said, I prefer cash. What do we do in a season like this? We are reminded of God's word. 2 Timothy 1:7. God has not given you and me the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Suddenly, all over the city, of Maryland, and I'm sure in your various states and maybe in some parts of the world, there is what they call panic buying. So people are buying things for years ahead. Many stores have queues in front of them hours before they open, just in case this plague continues to spread. I saw a publication recently. They say Jesus is coming. No one prepares. They say COVID-19 is coming. Everyone prepares. Jesus said unto them, why are you so fearful? Why is it that you have no faith? When last did anyone contact you and become infected by your faith? When last did anyone contact you and become infected by your boldness? When last did anyone contact you and become infected by your compassion for people? The church, and our church, Winners Chapel International, right here in North and South America, ought to become contagious. Let people come around us and take something from us. Have you ever met people before that have impacted your life that you can never forget them? When will you be the person to do that? Someone else. What the virus is doing is what the church should be doing. Therefore, this is our time, our season, and our opportunity. Take these few points. I believe they will ring a bell in you forever. Number one, we should exhibit in this season contagious love. Love for God, love for our families, love for our friends, love for humanity. Sometimes the place where you see the definition of hatred is in the church. This is a reminder how life is like a grass. When your time and my time is over, what people say about you then is more important than when you were here. Contagious love. Everywhere Jesus went, they felt his compassion. Compassion. Why did we say service should not hold? I love you too much. And I smile and watch people. The fact that I love my children and I'm a man of faith, dangerous faith. I'm the last person to fear in this country. Dangerous faith doesn't mean I will know there is fire and put my children inside and have them burn first, then I'll revive them back. That's madness. That's not faith. The reason why we are complying with experts who have told us it's not safe is because of love. The way I love you, I told my wife this morning, I love this church like a family. I say it again, I cannot and I will not bury anyone. Contagious love. Love is not that you talk gentle. There are people who talk gentle who are in hatred. Love is what you do, not how you speak. So I think the church should now begin to think, what can we do for our society at a time like this? Should it be the world leading us? People are donating to several causes. The church is folding their hand. It's not only prayer we need, it's love we need. Number two is contagious light. In Matthew 5:14-16, he said, we are the light of the world. We are the salt of the earth. In Isaiah 60, he said, arise, shine, for your light is come. The glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. And Gentiles shall come to your light. People should know you in your neighborhood, that there is something different about this household. They are laughing. They are smiling. They are in total control of what is taking place. Contagious light. Said, let your light so shine before men. We shouldn't go around saying we are Christians. This is the time where if you see us, you know we are Christians. Number 3 is contagious faith. Contagious faith. The Bible talks about, Paul the Apostle talking about this wonderful church he has been a part of. He said your faith is spoken about around the world. Contagious faith. Faith. People try to bring you evil news about how scary everything looks like. You tell them, no, everything is going to be all right. I have heard from the Lord. I have heard from the Lord. I have heard from the Lord. I got to the gym yesterday to work out, and everywhere it seemed very empty. Even people are afraid to keep themselves physically fit anymore. They say, no, let all the weight come back. After COVID, I will go back. Now they tell you that, hey, there is hand sanitizer. We have done this to make sure our environment is secure. You go to the hand sanitizer, people have taken it. But people of faith know that there is no mountain anywhere. Like I've told you before, we have read of how our fathers handled such cases. Now it's time for us to do the same. I thank God this happened in my generation. And I'm telling you today, we are putting an end to this plague in the name of Jesus. Many years ago, I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, what's happening to my faith? I don't seem to believe like I used to. He said, there's somebody you are listening to. Stop listening to him. He pointed out the preacher to me. The moment I stopped, my faith went like this. So, watch those you hang around, because it affects your faith. Number 4 is contagious hope. Contagious hope. He said, now abided is 3. The greatest is love. Faith, hope, and love. Everywhere across the world, people are looking for positive news. Don't spread negativity. Spread positivity. There is no better time. Because people have heard all kinds of news that are so untrue that they have become so afraid. I'm planning to send to the entire church, God will give me the wisdom to do so, an ebook on COVID-19. It's not what you fear. It's one of the lowest mortality rates. Yet everybody is jingling up and down. So spread hope. Don't spread funny news. Don't tell us, hey, everything is going out in town now. Rosnet, that's not the news we want. The news we want is there is hope. For there is hope for a tree. If it be cut down, it will sprout again. So there is hope. Say with me, there is hope. In your various homes, say there is hope. Turn to somebody around you, say there is hope. I can assure you we'll be out of this. And by the time we're out of this, church will be something we have never experienced before. In Jesus' name. Number 5 is contagious wisdom. Seasons like this, please hear this. I'm speaking to you very sincerely. Are the best to display wisdom. Seasons like this. You can tell those that are wise and those that lack wisdom. This is the time where there is no better time to seek for strategic ways to still have the same impact. You can still do things, still have impact, yet in the midst of restriction. Wisdom. Schools that never embraced e-learning have been forced to develop one. Churches that have never embraced e-worship. Now, just go on social media. There are people fighting. No, we must come to church. No. Check them. They have no e-attendance. They have no numbers that connect online. But way back, many months ago, did you see how this church began to publicize e-worshipers? Abundance of e-testimonies from all over. Don't fight it. Ask for wisdom. There are churches now in the United States where thousands and tens of thousands are gathered. Ask them, how are they doing it? Don't criticize them. Because they were built for time like this. You see some of us smiling, hey, there'll be e-worship. Why? There's already a platform created. Ask for wisdom. Stop saying, I don't believe in these things. I don't believe in these things. Believe in it. A time is coming, even if service will not hold physically, it will hold virtually. And tens of thousands will be attending, and they will be blessed. So begin to ask yourself, this business I'm doing, how can I do it better? Everything shouldn't be cash and card. How can I do it better? The gym I attend, I won't tell you the name because some of you can come there for counseling. The gym I attend, they now have instructors visiting homes. Wisdom. The church will just be praying, hey, hey, hey. They won't think. Wisdom. If you still want to keep fit, since you have paid this monthly charge, just tell us we'll come to your home. Wisdom. Number 6, as we prepare to round up, is contagious boldness. Never hang around a timid person. Look for people who are daring. Connect yourself to them, and the boldness will pass. You don't practice boldness. You are infected by boldness. You can't say, let me practice how to be bold. You can't practice it. You either are bold or you are not. He said when they saw the boldness of Peter, they took knowledge of him. This man has been infected by one Jesus Christ. Can't you tell I've been greatly infected? Greatly infected. The kind of people I hear and I follow, I can't be less. Greatly infected. So look for such people. Number 7 is contagious joy. Contagious what? Joy. John 16:22, he said, your joy no man shall take from you. Don't lose your joy in this season. People need the infection of joy more than anything else. And finally, number 8 is contagious service. Contagious service. Jesus said, I am among you as one that serves. So begin to think, what can I do for my community this week? Not just carrying Bible under your armpit. No. What can I do for people hurting? You know TP? TP is scarce. You who you have stored in your house as if you are living in the bathroom, look for people to give to. Serve people around you. And your life